Let no man claim that I am reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. Teha, venture closer if you would, and confirm that there are no soldiers lurking about.
We may be in luck. I don't see a single Imperial soldier.
Then there is no need to remain hidden. Let us go and greet them as friends.
I'm going too.
Please let these people be peaceful.
Good people of Namai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information to learn of recent events.
Isn't that the General?
Lord Gosetsu, Kami preserve your right. He lives.
I say, brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so? Ah, but of course, you fear me, a vengeful spirit of the dead. Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
Yeah, I figured. They're gonna have to...
Time's for him to turn up. Has the old fool lost his mind?
They're gonna think, oh, well, we're in trouble now.
You! But why have you come here? What do you want from us?
I know not who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford a wrathful shade.
What you going on about? Actually, never mind, just come with me, now!
It's like they were talking about, I forgot who was saying it, but like if you're no longer needing a leash for a dog because he's already broken, then they'll by themselves just do whatever it takes for them to survive. It's like extreme survival mode, no matter, you know, the character of whoever shows up. I don't know who you people think you are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if we were found in our village? Again, you address us with unwarranted spite. I have let your impropriety pass until now, but no longer. Who are you, boy, to speak to me thus? Know you not who I am? I am Issei of Namai, a farmer like my father before me, and his father before him. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Lord Kaizen's retainer and leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu, notorious fugitive wanted dead or alive by the Empire. Is that what this is all about? I am hardly the first man to earn the ire of the Empire, nor will I be the last. Was not Namai home to brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for king and country? They fought and they died, every last one, and then the Imperials came looking for more because of them. They were this close to killing us all, to burning our village to the ground. We only just begun to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again. Never again, do you understand? We've had enough of you and yours. Whatever it is you're plotting, leave us out of it. Impassioned as his pleas may be, surely he must know that I cannot leave things as they are. But for now, I shall respect his wishes. We must continue on towards our final destination, a house of the fierce, proud headquarters of the Doman Liberation Front. There is a secret entrance to the north of Namai, by way of a small spring. Come, I will show you. This way, we must dive into the water. Have no fear, Teha, it is but a short distance. You need not hold your breath for long. I love my little eagle griffin thing. It's just flying around without a care in the world. What is that? Is that a fishing thing? Oh, I love the look of that. Hang on. The amount of screenshots in this game that I have. How invigorating. Congratulations, my friends, you are come to the House of the Fierce. I require but a moment to catch my breath. Poor guy. You are Tehelemi, are you not? We are told of your coming. Heroes of Eorzea, we of the Doman Liberation Front are honored to receive you. If you would be so good as to follow me.
This is the House of the Fierce, but there are so few of them.
Many kindred spirits remain in hiding following the rebellion. Many others gave their lives for their nation. We are a stubborn remainder. Even accounting for our comrades in the field, we are at a fraction of our former strength, 'tis true. Yet we few are patriots. Brothers in arms, prepared to fight with every fiber of our being to set our people free.
Ever are we hopeful that others will join our cause, but never did I dream that you would journey so far.
Wow.
Yukiri! gods, it's good to see you. You look great, by the way. Have you been here long?
I returned but recently, having concluded my mission. Oh, it is good to see you again, my friends.
Did I hear aright? Your mission is concluded? Then you have found the young master.
Ere we speak of that, I would know by what fortuitous circumstance our friends came to be here.
Time to tell a story.
The Empire's crimes are all too familiar. This, my heart goes out to your people.
We wanted to stay and fight, believe me, but we knew it wouldn't work. We needed more time to rebuild, and more allies to stand with us against the Empire. So we decided to come here and help you free Doma. To show everyone that you're not alone, and that the Garleans can be beaten if we work together. I'd like to think we proved that in the Ruby Sea.
That you did, Lys, and far more besides. Needless to say, your assistance would be most welcome.
Hear, hear. Now then, Yugiri, you must tell me of your search for our master.
Lest you wonder, he speaks of Lord Hien, son of Lord Cayenne, who perished during the rebellion. When it became clear that all hope of victory had gone, Lord Hien bade us deliver as many of our people as we could to safety beyond our borders. But as his father's heir, he was determined to fight on, and so he did, until he suffered a grievous wound in battle and vanished without a trace. Until now. For I have found Lord Hien, seen and spoken with him, on the Azim steppe.
O boundless and merciful Kami, a young master lives. Tell me, was he well? Did his wound yet ail him? Where is he now? Have you brought him back to us?
You may take comfort in the knowledge that he is hale and whole. However, when I invited him to return with me to Doma, he had this to say. If Doma yet thirsts for the blood of patriots and tyrants, I shall offer unto her my blade. But if she has had her fill of bitter draughts, I shall offer unto her conquerors my head. Thrice did I declare to him that no true son or daughter of Doma would ever accept such a sacrifice. But for all my passion, he would not be swayed. Learn the truth of her heart and return to me, he said. And so I left him.
The words of one made to wear the mantle of leadership too soon. Yet there is wisdom in them all the same. If the people no longer yearn to be free, it would be folly to rekindle the fires of war.
To suffer our master, to surrender his life and forsake all hope of freedom is by far the greater folly. I will not go to face my fallen comrades having done naught to stop it.
Nor I, Shadow Walker, nor I. But we need not rouse our comrades to battle this day. Let us instead welcome our honored guests and allow them a moment of respite.
As you can see, they went to great lengths to disable the Aetheryte. Apparently in the twilight days of the rebellion, they feared that Xenos would be willing to risk sending unattuned conscripts. That said, it's hardly irreversible. They have the necessary materials. It would be a challenge to repair it alone, but mayhap with my brother's help. You should hear this, Teja. He was just telling me about Xenos and the rebellion. What you have to understand is that it was not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 12th never even took the field. It was Xenos' stratagems that won the war. They were unlike anything we had ever seen. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought we had him on the back foot. One moment we were pressing home our advantage, the next we were surrounded and at his mercy. And then he stood before us, his cornered prey, alone and unarmed. He beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. One by one, my comrades emerged. Fearless and unflinching, he would dance amidst their blades for a time, and then draw close, as if to embrace. One after another, he made us watch. Do you understand? He made us watch. What kind of monster enjoys killing people? I do not think there was any joy in it, nor justice, nor morality, nor meaning. To him, the weight of one life is no different than that of 1,000. A challenge had been issued and was accepted, but on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. There were tales of Imperial soldiers being flayed for slaughtering families, or breaking brave men's spirits. Only later did I come to understand why. He did not desire obedience, he desired hate, and the men consumed by it. A new battle, a new enemy, a new challenge. The hunt, I am told he called it. A hunt without end. And when all our best lay dead and broken, he left. He left, muttering that we had bored him. But our weapons at least held his interest, for he took a fallen samurai's sword, having grown fond in it. Since that day, he's ever wielded Far Eastern blades. He's said to be fascinated by ones with storied histories, and so soldiers who seek to curry his favor often present those of defeated enemies as gifts. Like it's all a game to him. People are suffering, dying, and he's collecting swords. We all feel the same, but my lady, you must understand. On the battlefield, reasons do not matter. The victor is not the just, but the strong, and the strong become the heroes of the tale. We were not strong enough. It's not sufficient to be right, to be just. Without strength, our path has but one end. Woof. Mayhap a brief respite is in order. Why 20 years younger, these wounds would not warrant a second glance. Alas, no samurai has the strength to defeat that villain old age. But what say you to the House of the Fierce? Compared to your rising stones, I concede it seems somewhat lacking, but has been a haven these past 10 years to all who would set Doma free. Regrettably, our efforts and the time have come to little and less. When the Emperor died, we were so sure the hour of our liberation was at hand, but Xenos soon put paid to that. Teja, I do hope you've taken this opportunity to rest and recover. It's well that you spoke with one of the survivors of that massacre. To defeat one's foe, one must first understand his true nature. As the Alamecan resistance has struggled, so too has the Doman Liberation Front. More so perhaps given the... Oh, I read that already. We are few and our enemies legion. We are weak and they strong, yet with your help, I believe that there is little we cannot achieve. I only hope the depth of our predicament has not shaken your commitment to our cause. I mean, I've literally killed gods. I think I'll be fine. I relish the challenge. Aye, that it will. With the hero of Eorzea on our side, we cannot lose. Now then, I should be glad to discuss our next course of action. Though now that I think on it, I myself have been away from Doma for some time, and even after my return, the search for Lord Hien commanded my full attention. Mayhap it would be to both our benefit if we were to see the reality of Doma for ourselves. For did my lord not bid me to search to learn the truth of her heart? Let us do this together, Teha. Let us go among the people and with our own eyes bear witness to their hardship. As a foreigner in these lands, your reputation does not precede you. Moreover, unlike Gosetsu, I can accompany you without attracting unwanted attention. I'd like to join you if that's alright. By all means, we should be glad of your company and your perspective. Yay. Namai is not far. I say we begin there. Alright. Where the hell is that? Where the hell am I? I think we have to leave first. Yeah, look at this. I didn't even notice that this debris used to be an aetheryte crystal. What do you have to say about it? These caves make for a natural hideaway and could be easily defended in the event of attack. That said, the entrance is not the most convenient. Ah, Teha, I'm glad to see that you too put thought into your garments given the covert nature of our activities. What? Wait. What? I mean, I guess it's Noctis, so I don't know. You saying that Noctis is a stealthy little ninja, I guess. I should think my reason's obvious. To enter the village while wearing the garb of the shinobi would be beyond reckless. We shall pose as traveling merchants. Teha is our leader, and we as his assistants. Are there any objections? Not really the merchant type, but if you think this is the best way to go about it, I'll trust you. Then without further ado, let us begin. Weren't you the one who came with the general? No? I see. My mistake. It warms my heart to see traveling merchants in Namai again. Though the Imperials never seal our borders, folks like you have taken to avoiding Yangtze ever since the rebellion. Fortunately, that's only made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed, but we lack for a great many things. It was not much better before, true, but it has only gotten worse. You? A merchant? Forgive me my skepticism, but you strike me less a man of commerce and more a common sellsword. Give your best impression of... Give your best smile. Okay. I'm gonna do a Hancock. That does little to assuage my doubts, and if anything makes me clutch my coin purse tighter. Yeah, I figured. That's funny. Hancock is such a shady dude. Oh, that's the most fake smile ever. I stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I pray you forgive me my earlier rudeness. It's been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it out of insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly, and those who did not fared little better. We who remain know better than to risk our ire. If the Imperials demand laborers, we comply. If they demand conscripts to send the soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Ours is a difficult life, with little in the way of luxuries. I know not what you sell, merchant, but I doubt that I or anyone else here can afford it. Whoa, what are you? Masatsuchi. Are you a wolf man? I don't know if I've ever seen this race in the game before. A traveling merchant with meat, perchance. Bah! Better not to know when I have so little coin. I feel your eyes upon me. You know not the Lupin. Lupin. Surely you have not been long in Yangtze, else you would. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were, but the memories of such times fade with every passing day, as others would tell you. I honestly do, your look fascinates me more than whatever the hell you just said. Foreign peddlers in Namai. Whatever it is you sell, I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. Saying that, I know of no village in Yangtze that has fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monsen, had they not all died in battle or in the purges. There is the Domin Enclave, of course, but that lies beyond the Daryu Moon gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let any but their own pass. Tehab, what did you learn? Lisa and I encountered much of the same. I've been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration and disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Hain to return, and without him... Let's not yet lose hope. Though the situation in Mai is bleak, mayhap it is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with others outside the village. Lisa and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Teha, ask that you look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given in to despair. Yeah, I hope so. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. What am I doing out here? Oh, looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' graves. The ones my brother and I usually bring are yellow, because it was my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you? Oof. That's grim. You find just some flowers. What is that? Oh, hi. Aether current. That looks insane. I want to get close to that. Only yellow ones will do. Mother wouldn't have wanted anything else. Yellow wildflowers. An assortment of yellow wildflowers perfect for any number of joyful or somber occasions, handpicked by you. Ah, you found some. Thank you so much, sir. That's twice you saved me now. If you have some time to spare, maybe you could come with me? I'm sure Mother and Father would want to meet the man who showed me such kindness. We buried them on a cliff to the west of the village. There's a path through the terraces. I'll show you. Let me get a... Holy shit. I want to know what this looks like in daylight. Hold on. Oh, did we go too far? Whoops. Alright, give me a second, Azami. I gotta pick up an Aether current. 1 second. I will pay respects shortly. We're here. Just give me a moment to put down the flowers and I'll introduce you. They love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell one about your homeland. Azami? Azami, are you there? Azami? What in the... You should not be here. Get away from my sister. Don't be so rude. He saved me from monsters, brother. He even helped me pick flowers for Mother and Father. Go back to the village, now. You're scaring me. I said go. Stay inside and lock the door until I return. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister is the only family I have. If you saved her, then thank you. But it changes nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that. But it's too dangerous for you to stay here. So please, I'm begging you. Just leave us alone. So she told, did she? Yes, that's right. My father and mother believed in the rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Kayan. They came home in a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. The soldiers demanded that the families of the insurgents present themselves, or else they'd burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square with their hands and sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we lay on the ground, begging for mercy. They made us denounce my mother and father, call them fools, call them traitors. They say they deserve to die. I heard them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned close and whispered in my ear that he'd do to my sister what he'd do to my sister if they had to come back. They're gone, but they're never far. All it takes is the wrong word in the wrong ear, and they'll return. And then I'll have to dig another grave, if I'm lucky. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us. No one can. And this is all we've got. So please, don't take it from us. Shit. You are come at a good time, Teha, but we but recently completed our inquiries. What of yours? Yeah. I was not aware of these events. The boy, Isid, he told you all of this. Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down and... Look at Lise in the background, just like completely zoned out. She's gone. Whatever she's been sniffing, it's effective. Forgive me, that outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperials' actions in my absence, the more difficult I find it to marshal my emotions. Could Lord Hien have foreseen this, that our people's spirits would be broken so? Though at first I scoffed at his pronouncement, it feels all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself. Despite everything we've seen and learned, I refuse to renounce this cause. We should return to the House of the Fierce and consult with our comrades. Perhaps together we might... Did you hear that? Quickly, we must find a place to hide. Hear what? Here. Hope it's not the Imperials.
Imperials.
Crap.
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now! Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well. While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered. As loyal subjects of the Empire, who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well. There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line. Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks. Cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your homes. You first.
The Empire has no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Don't worry. I will be back before you know it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I love you.
We thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
That's like half the village.
There's no telling what might happen to those people. We have to help them.
Lise.
And we shall. But before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited. Nor is it like to be the last. I will track these men. Will you help me? Pray return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready.
But I should be going with you. I came here to fight!
Soon enough, Lise. Soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution.
I know that. I do. It's just... when I saw them rounding those people up... Look, if anything happens, anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
I really hope Lise doesn't, like, do anything stupid. Regardless of what the officer claimed, I fear they have crueler designs for these people. With me, Teha, we must hurry. Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. Right. Here, it's a shinobi tool for when a more discreet approach is required. Use it with these darts. They are coated with an alchemical reagent that induces a deep sleep. There are soldiers patrolling ahead. Where circumstances different, we could engage them directly, but for the villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. We will use our blowguns to incapacitate them. Regardless of your familiarity with such weapons, you are a veteran warrior, and I'm sure it will come naturally to you. Nevertheless, practice is in order. Yeah, I get that. Do I get to practice? I hope. The soldier on the hill below. Take aim and fire. If the dart finds its mark, he should fall within moments. Okay. Search your surroundings for the Imperial soldier. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the soldier and use the blowgun with mouse. Okay. Is this first? It is first person. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold on. There we go. Move camera. Oh, the way the camera moves is weird. Right in the back of the neck. Nope, that hit his back. Oh, it actually is very straight of an angle. Alright, well. Whoops. Was that it? Leave track of where all progress will be reset. Hit the Imperial with the dart. I did. But I did, though. Oh, really? Was it a certain number of times I should have hit him, or was I not just aiming the right part, the right body part? Well done, my friend. Now give me your map. There is a vantage point from which you may observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Worry not. I shall be with you every step of the way, keeping watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. Right. Now. Let's see if I get better aim within the next few seconds. Boy. Well, if I put my Metal Gear Solid thinking cap on, I'd want to be hitting the one that's highest and also in looking a certain direction. Like, I wouldn't want to hit the one that this guy's facing. So I'm not gonna hit that. And you're actually facing both of these. And this soldier can see that soldier, so I would want to hit this first. Also, there's 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess I should have hit him in the back, not in the back of the head. I don't know. That one's the toughest. Good. Last Imperial soldier crumples to the ground asleep. Put away your blowgun and prepare to rejoin Yugiri. This will make a fine haul. Oh, I didn't even see you. Never been around bamboo. I don't know what it feels like, but it looks like a cool tree. Oh, these were the things that that lady wanted me to get rid of. What are you, man? A tenaga? That's awesome. I love that design. What is Lupin Blade Hand? Also, there's more of those types of people. Excellent work, Teha. They appear to be none the wiser. Oh, Yugiri, I'm so sorry. I can't. Listen. You're literally inside my right lung. The villagers are being held in the castrum to the south, Luminous. Once it was the base of operations for the Garlean occupation, until 10 or so years ago, when they relocated to Doma Castle. Now the castrum serves as little more than a storage facility. I spied 2 sentries near the gate. As you've proven yourself to have impeccable aim, I would ask you to incapacitate them. This very hill should afford you a clear shot. Oh boy. Gotta love how weird collision, or lack thereof, collision physics work. You want me to... Yeah. Which one? 2. Apparently. Hit the Imperials with the darts. I only see 1. Get him before he says anything else. Two sentries slumber side by side. No others appeared to be forthcoming. Good. I was close. I like how the music is like a little mini game, but you're actually shooting people. Fine work, Teha. You've a gift for the ways of the shinobi. The way is clear. Let us move closer and see what's become of the villagers. Hopefully they're still alive. Hopefully. Like, it's always tense when In this expansion in particular, when the Imperials or Yotsuyu, what the fuck her face is, tries to ruin people's lives. Sir, the On from the other villages are assembled for inspection. Very good. I will address them personally. Attention! Shortly you will all be transported to the facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you've been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as Magitech devices. Magitech? But we're farmers. We don't know the first thing about Magitech. It'd take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in the rebellion. Therefore, you bear responsibility for its repair. If you cannot perform your duties, you will learn how. And if you cannot learn how, then your villages may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rabble. I'm needed at the castle. This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Once they are taken to the other facility, it will be too late. If we are to intervene, we must do so now. Agreed? Let's be about it. Despite the urgency of the situation, we must still proceed with the utmost caution to ensure the safety of the villagers. To wit, we must infiltrate the castrum without raising the alarm. I will deal with any soldiers near the entrance. Stand watch for others approaching at the north until you hear my signal. Wait, so this way then. By mercy, you spy no Imperial patrols bound for the castrum. A hawk's cry pierces the silence. Yogiri is waiting. Uh-oh. Speak softly, lest the others hear us. What of the outside? That is good. We may proceed as planned. These ones shall not soon awake. However, the others are too close to the villagers. Incapacitating them as I did these ones is far too risky. Fortunately, a solution presents itself. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that a changing of the guard is in order. You have your pick of uniforms. They shall not protest. Oh, what the hell am I gonna do if I wear this then? I mean, clearly the human is the one that I would fit. I'm human. This one would be a bit too baggy. This one, I may as well just be wearing underwear. More or less your size. With all due care and consideration, you relieve the sleeping soldier of their uniform. Chosen one to your liking, then. Excellent. I shall hide these ones where none will find them. The sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in their bunks. Oh, and while I was in the barracks, I happened upon these spare uniforms, in case the items in your possessions are not to your liking. This Kabuto and Teko should match the Uwagi, Hakama, and Choka of your possession. And with that, you have a full set. I'm sure that once you change, it will seem as though it was bespoke. You will need to give the soldiers guarding the villages a proper imperial salute to complete the deception and convince them to come here, where I will be awaiting to deal with them. Oh, okay. While in uniform. That's an interesting glamour. She's talking as if people don't accidentally get rid of their gear. I'm sure it's happened before, but don't mind me wearing my relics, guys. That's just some gear I found. Don't worry about it. Oh, hello there. Are you new? Enter, salute these motherfuckers. Is it time already? Not that I'm complaining, mind, but I thought the others would be gone longer. Let me guess. Hangover, eh? I've been there. Woke up once after a late night drinking and didn't find my Kabuto until days later. You don't want to know what it was filled with, let me tell you. I like my minions just flying around and like, this is normal. Imperials have minions around. Changing of the guard, is it? About bloody time. Just look at these An. Just looking at these An is making me depressed. Reminds me of when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. These ones shall sleep soundly along with the others. And with that, there's no more soldiers to trouble us. We can dispose of that cursed uniform, too. It's time to guide the villagers to freedom. No it isn't. No it isn't. I know it's gonna have to happen now, because there's still that one leader of a soldier going off somewhere. Okay, let me put my gear back on. Oh, hello. Wait, what was I reaching for? It looked like I was grabbing his crotch. What the hell was that? Come with me if you want to live, yoink.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
You were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help, all right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost, our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the Kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Tell them whatever you must, to keep your loved ones safe.
Why would you... after everything?
Well, at least they ran. Didn't just stay there. Oh, whoops. That's an interesting getup. Apologies, Teha. I was lost in thought. Mayhap they have the right of it. Mayhap we are fools for urging them to rise once more. Yet I have to believe that in their heart of hearts, they still. Now's not the time. We must finish what we started. I have in my possession a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind of memories. We must administer it to the soldiers ere they awake. The medicine will leave the soldiers confused and unable to clearly recall recent events. They will suspect they fell asleep at their posts and be reluctant to discuss it with others. It is not more than a temporary measure, but we dare not kill them for the sake of the villagers. 10 to the last 2 I put to sleep. I shall see to the others. Just a few more years. Father, is that you? What? I mean, yes. Yes, it's me. I want to go home. Oh wow, I didn't even see that face. That carved face there. Hold on, Yugiri. I'll be with you in a moment. Where am I facing right now? Izuka Manor, Western Ryurin Bridge. Alright.
Forgive me for making you search. It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes. Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea. To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father.
Yeah, that's right. I was kind of shocked when we were able to see her parents. It's like, oh yeah, no shit, she's got family. Just didn't realize I'd meet them.
They are in good health then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me. That I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits. After a time, my skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Kyan and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu. Good men all. Brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them, and Doma. But, in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me? He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger." Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered. That you remain resolute, even in the face of everything we have seen. It heartens me more than you know. Thank you for standing by this naive fool. An Imperial airship. It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Come, we must tell the others of this airship, or hear what they know of it.
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
We freed them, along with many others. Gosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye. That we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
We suspect this is a result of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces. Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
Would that it were so simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation. He faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all.
Yep. He's got big shoulders.
We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
We know his strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Were this but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's word.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom. Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child!
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I cannot, I will not forsake them!
Yugiri, wait!
What now?
But now indeed. After an argument like that, the quest completion music. I will not pursue her. It is for her to think on our master's words and recognize the futility of her course. Those at least are my thoughts upon the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life, and it is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray she realizes this soon. Come on, I want to touch. Oh, there she is. Hey, what's that? It's a little birdie bird. Did Gosetsu send you to stop me? And you come of your own free will. I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it's not as fanciful as they would have you believe. Scant moments ago I received the Crown Prince's itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. 'Twould seem that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrived without warning, gave Yotsuyu no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort, and will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The Kami could not have blessed us with more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him, Teha. I will. Eh? Or die trying. You understand the risks. Forgive me. Of course you do. Mayhap better than I. But are you sure? Thank you. Thank you. I cannot well express what this means to me. We have much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Yosuka Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. Stay calm. No one knows you were here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard 2 rebels plotting to kill the crown prince. Gah. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You know how this ends, and they only have themselves to blame. You have to tell them. You have to. I'm gonna be furious if this boy causes some shit. I get him to an extent, but fuck's sake, let the MSQ continue. Don't get involved. It's such a freaky looking force field, man. Oh, so we're in it. We're in... Okay. Yamazu Lookout. Ah, it's a little town full of them. Come, you desire shelter. Yuzuka Manor is open to all. All deadly beasts I will dispatch. Wait, what? Cue the music. Oh wow. You okay? I hope he's just dreaming and not having a seizure. Drowning themselves in tea, and after I told them so many times not to, all Namazu know that stuff is for drunkards and mummers. Oh, he had a bit. This is just adorable. I was not expecting that. Koja. My dude, are you a walking head? Oh lord. Oh lord. And you've got tattoos. That's interesting. Seems to be enjoying himself. This is far enough. Let's discuss our plan of attack. It better be the best plan I've ever heard. Gira has made her choice, and so have you. The time between the seconds. I already don't like this, but I guess we're doing it. Xenos' itinerary is as follows. He will depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the moon gates. The Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. It will then continue on to these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape. The manor is better suited to our needs. Let's split up and search for suitable hiding places. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. Ah, there you are. From the roof, we would have a clear view of the docks. It's settled. We shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he's not to be underestimated. Uh-oh. We actually going into it. Okay. All that remains is to wait. I trust that you're ready. Sure? They didn't pull the several cutscenes will play thing, so I guess that should be alright. It's not like post Heavensward, but they said that a lot.
He comes.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
That man's got a third eye.
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
Oh, is this the same guard that was from before? It's the same voice actor.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark, or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Wait, that means we have to kill her, right?
Ambush!
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kyan! For Doma!
No, it's alright. I just pinched him in the back of the neck. That's my power.
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
Oh crap. Okay. We lost last time, but let's see. Okay. I don't know what... I thought I was... I don't know why I wanted to go inside of that, but whatever. I can't heal her, so she's on her own if she dies. I kind of want him to come over here. Okay.
This day you die! Leave this to me.
Okay. What do you mean? And I'm still gonna attack you.
All right.
Oh, well, he killed his own man. Then he's earned this right to look on the...
Let us put you to the proof.
Amagobumbi?
No, I must fight on. I must.
Run, beast, run! Give me something to remember.
Oh wait, his health went back up. Uh-oh.
Run, beast, run! Don't stop now! I see.
Oh, okay, so that was scripted. I was like, there's no way I'm beating him.
I remember you, Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
What came out of him? It's like a piece of the helmet?
Oh, how right I was to spare your life.
Oh yeah, it was. The horn.
Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live.
Touch.
For the rush of blood, for the time between the seconds, live. For the sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world, live. You are not worthy.
Imperial dog!
Oh hey, he actually did the right thing.
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away. But I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are! now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Aye.
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them! My lord?
And everything ended up fine. I don't think we were followed. Gods, I have no idea what was going through that man's head, but I'm heartily glad he decided to leave. And don't thank us. Thank Alphino. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. Yeah, whatever. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan, and how you, of all people, had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. Aw, he loves me. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall, though it's neither here nor there. Poor Alphino. Aether Current. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You've no idea what this means for us. Everyone talking about getting more weapons and armor, and... we're not gonna stop until we've taken back our homeland. Ah, right. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, are we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. I love Yugiri's getup. Like, when we found her again, seeing her with this getup is like seeing Y'shtola in her new getup in Heaven's Sword. It was really, really badass. How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The shinobi, too.
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations, and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
I could use a burger with some bacon. I greatly appreciate that. I still have to get used to that Lupin. Lupins in this game are so... They look cool, but they also look like they've got a helmet of wolf skin over their heads.
You like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
I mean, that boy is lucky he can see his sister again.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, Your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
What?
I didn't say anything.
You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us.
Like, the Imperials can literally just bombard this village, and we would be erased. They don't really have to do much.
Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Now I gotta speak with my comrades. I'll be traveling to the Azim Steppe, huh? I found Lord Hien once before, and I'm confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was to me whom he put the question of Doma's resolved. I feel it my duty to deliver to him our people's reply. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked upon his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if you were to join us in the search I should have. Yeah. I wonder what kind of man Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. Then there's Fordola. who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known, but unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand that, it'll help me understand a lot of other things. Maybe. How shall I occupy myself? Beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear from a Charlemagne or Ul'dah, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. His shock. Oops. As much as this Lord Hien intrigues us, Teha, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There's also a matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane. Dealing with this troublesome Aetheryte. I could go on, but you understand. Aye, so it does. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for the Azim Steppe at once. You'll be joining us, Teha. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you'd better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many malms to travel before we reach reunion. Wait, don't leave yet. Here, take these for the road. It's simple fare, but it's at least we can do for you after what you did for us. Maybe stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom, so don't keep us waiting too long. Yay. Finally, this village has life and that woman in the background is brooming things. She probably hasn't had the motivation to broom anything for years. Meanwhile. A very pissed off shoulder man.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
Nobody likes you, Xenos. Go away. Uh-oh. That's fine. You can kill her. I actually don't give a shit.
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsmen of hope. To make an example of Doma. Such as was ordered. Listen well.
Pretty sure she's listening.
If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty, now. or die with the rest of them.
Yeah, she's the worst. I feel like she is. She's so petty. I really dislike that about people.
That was uncalled for.
That was uncalled for. My dude, I don't think your hammer would do a thing to that guy.
Oh!
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want him dead. I want his friends dead. I want the heads of everyone he knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after him? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, milady, he won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
If he's talking about me, I'm literally gonna shove my relic up his ass. He has no chance. Meanwhile, on the fringes of Girabadia. Man, that's a big hole.
Aye, this is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are.
Is Estinian.
If this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
Alphino's rubbing up on him. That's cute. Put your wings up. Oh yeah, earlier I got the Squall card for defeating 30. So that's neat. Adversary. Enigma. What's my title now? I like Sky Pirate. Sky Pirate is appropriate to me for now.